For years, Bayern Munich have performed exceptionally well in the transfer market, whether it's getting Robert Lewandowski on a free or signing Xabi Alonso for £8 million. The German super club are adept at acquiring sought-after talent for surprisingly low prices. This year has been no different, as Bayern have already signed 5 players, all of whom are or have the potential to be world-class. Even before the transfer floodgates opened, Munich had agreed to sign 2 of the breakout stars in the 2016-17 Bundesliga season, Niklas Sule and Sebastian Rudy from Hoffenheim, with the former costing £18 million and the latter coming on a free. Last season, Sule and Rudy were pivotal in TSG Hoffenheim's astonishing league campaign, as 30-year-old manager Julian Nagelsmann led the club through a 17-game unbeaten run and to their first ever Champions League qualifying finish. Sule played as a right-sided centre-back in Hoffenheim's possession-orientated 5-3-2. The 21-year-old is brilliant with the ball at his feet, boasting an impressive 89% pass accuracy in the Bundesliga last season, higher than Mats Hummels and Jerome Boateng. Similarly to the 2 Bayern centre-backs, at 6'4", Sule is physically imposing and good in the air, while often moving the ball out of defence through his crossfield balls or clever dribbling. The Reds have a plethora of high-quality centre-backs, with Hummels, Boateng and perhaps Javi Martinez ahead of him in the pecking order, meaning that if Ancelotti sticks with a 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3, the youngster will struggle to break into the starting 11 in the near future. However, if Sule stays at Bayern for 2 or more years, he will not only earn himself a place in the first team, but will also develop into one of the world's best central defenders. Alongside Sule, Bayern signed 27-year-old Sebastian Rudy. The German international is an unassuming and selfless central midfielder, who could be likened to former Manchester United player Ji-sung Park, as he is not the flashiest of players, but was instrumental to how his side functioned. Last season for Hoffenheim, Rudy played as a single defensive midfielder in front of the back 3, and it was his intelligent positioning and energy in defence, making the 6th most tackles and interceptions in the Bundesliga last season, which allowed his teammates to venture forward. Although Rudy will not take the league by storm, and will likely not be a consistent starter for Bayern, his reliability and composure in the middle of the park will be a valuable asset throughout the season, and in the latter stage of the Champions League, especially considering Xabi Alonso's retirement. Moving on to arguably the most surprising and eye-catching signing of the transfer window so far, as Ancelotti's side brought in Real Madrid Galactico James Rodriguez, on a 2-year loan deal costing £8 million, with the option to buy for only £30 million. Last season, the Colombian played for Real Madrid's so-called B team, and despite not playing a part in their Champions League victory, he still managed to pick up 8 goals and 6 assists from only 13 La Liga starts. Rodriguez is a technically gifted attacking midfielder, and throughout his career, most notably for Monaco and Colombia, his best form has come when playing in behind the striker, where he can use his brilliant dribbling, passing and long-range shooting to control the game. However, he can also play out wide, where he usually drifts inside his fullback rather than trying to skin him and cross the ball into the box. At Bayern Munich, he'll have a lot of competition in attacking midfield, with the likes of Thomas Müller and Thiago Alcantara already established players who have, in the past few seasons, proven their ability in that area of the pitch. Following Douglas Costa's move to Juventus, and with Frank Ribery ageing and Kingsley Coman unable to cement his position in the past couple of seasons, I think Rodriguez's most likely role will be as a left attacking midfielder in Ancelotti's favoured 4-2-3-1. Irrespective of where he plays, Bayern Munich have pulled off a blinder of a deal, having signed one of the most sought after players in world football for an astonishingly low price. The most expensive signing that German powerhouses have made so far this summer is a £35 million move for French international Corentin Tolisso. The 22-year-old is an exciting young talent who can play almost anywhere in the centre of the park. Last season he played alongside Maxime Gonalons in a double pivot, as well as in a midfield 3 in a 3-5-1-1 and a 4-3-3. His versatility is arguably his greatest asset. One of his best attributes is his ability to drop deep and move the ball from defence to attack, and in the last few seasons he has greatly improved his attacking output, scoring 14 goals, 3 of which from outside the box, and picking up 7 assists for Olympique Lyon last season. Tolisso also contributes when out of possession, averaging 3 defensive actions per game in Liga last season. At Bayern there is a lot of competition in central midfield, with Vidal, Renato Sanchez, Thiago, James, Kimmich, Rudy and Javi Martinez all challenging for the same 2 or 3 starting roles. Tolisso will struggle to break into the first team for the first season at least, yet training with these players and learning from Carlo Ancelotti will only progress his game for the better, and I have no doubt he will be viewed as one of Europe's best midfielders in 2 to 3 seasons. Finally, Bayern signed 22-year-old winger Serge Gnabry from Werder Bremen for £7 million. However, the dynamic youngster has been loaned out to Hoffenheim for the upcoming season, where, under Nagelsmann, he will continue to prove Tony Pulis wrong. Overall, Bayern Munich have bought 5 players who massively strengthen an already exceptional squad, without being ripped off, and have sent out a message not only to the Bundesliga, but to the whole of Europe that they will continue to pursue domination next season and beyond, with the Champions League victory looking very likely. Thanks for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.